...2011's Big Pitch Challenge. This year, 265 students from Merthyr College, Coleg Gwent, Ystrad Mynach College and Coleg Morgannwg participated. This year's challenge saw students tasked with developing a marketing strategy, press release and presentation for the Rock UK Summit Centre. The Summit Centre is a new activity venue offering a climbing wall and a variety of outdoor activities in the surrounding countryside. Each student competing in the Big Pitch Challenge went on a personal journey to reach the presentations in the Pierhead building, involving visiting the Summit Centre, participating in workshops and planning and developing presentations and ideas. All were challenged to develop new skills and ideas in the process.
Hello and welcome to our presentation. We are the sportsers from Coleg Morgannwg. I'm Hannah, this is Gabby, Jack and Aidan. We were given the opportunity to develop Rock UK to make it bigger and better than it already is. Unique selling points. Rock UK is more than just a climbing centre. It also does other events such as climbing, caving, kayaking, canoeing, raft building, team building, orienteering and nature walks. It currently facilitates for 48 people, but soon they're going to have a £2.5 million money investment and they'll be able to facilitate for 100 people. The location is also another unique selling point, is that it's close to the Brecon Beacons, Cardiff and the South Wales coast, meaning that they can do day trips or anything and people from all over can come and visit and also be in reaching distance of other tourist destinations. The site is also a safe enclosed site, so perfect for large groups, as if anyone's lost, they will be found. SWOT analysis. This stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. The site is the unique selling points are basically the strengths again. It's the location, variety and that you can stay residentially. Weaknesses, however, is we found when we asked people about Rock UK and the location in Merthyr Tydfil, many people thought that it had closed down and were unaware that it had been under new management by Rock UK. People were also unaware that you can stay overnight. They did not realise that it was a residential stay in place, sorry. And also that they have very limited marketing and advertisement. The opportunities we saw when we went down was that it's a large facility and there's plenty of space to facilitate different sports, such as running clubs we saw, or cycling clubs if they wanted to. There was also space for corporate, so they could develop it further and make it more bigger and better, or better facilities for the corporates. It was also a large site. Threats, however, were the competition from local and national places such as Cardiff. However, Cardiff again does not do as many things as Rock UK. The economy, as we are aware that there's less disposable income now in 2011. The lack of interest from people might not be interested in rock climbing and unaware that they also hold other things there, and the reputation. And on to Gabby.
We're looking to provide a fun-filled residential for a variety of ages and abilities, which will have a variety of activities. We decided as a group to use the slogan, "Knock knock, it's time to rock," to help promote and sell the business. We realised that there are a variety of competitions around Rock UK. The main ones are Donegal Outdoor Education Centre, Kilruth Manor, PGL and Acorn Adventure. We realised that Donegal can hold up to 44 people, which Rock UK has more of an advantage as it can hold up to 48. Donegal is also a local authority centre. Main market is Schools Fitness Authority. PGL and Acorn Venture are national with centres mainly based abroad, which brings in a host of problems such as health and safety, first aid, and also the lack of money. Our potential markets are schools and colleges. We will cover the element of the Welsh back qualification, and we can link it with essential skills, for example, problem solving and working with others. We can put students through extra qualifications, such as sport leaders, Duke of Edinburgh, and can also work their way up to a climbing qualification, such as NICA, which stands for National Indoor Climbing Achievement Scheme.
As Gabby said, our main markets will be the schools and colleges, but we realise they won't be open all year round. So during holidays, which we'd estimate to be around 10 weeks a year, we'll be aiming at specialist groups, specialist climbing groups, or groups such as the Brownies or Guys and clubs, after school clubs. We'll be aiming to provide a residential activity centre for schools and colleges for most of the year. We'll be aiming to provide two types of residential, Monday to Friday, 5 days, 4 nights, and Friday to Monday, 4 days, 3 nights. Holidays, as I just said, will be aimed at clubs and specialist groups around 10 weeks a year. We'll be looking to aim our marketing at teachers and lecturers within the school instead of at the students, because standing in front of a group of children is going to go in one ear and out the other. But if we aim at head teachers and tutors, hopefully they can pass the word on, and they're in power within the school as well. Promotion, we'll be aiming to promote with the t-shirts we've handed out, and Gabby's modelling one here. We'll be hoping to do a radio broadcast with Real Radio as well, and on the internet we'll be aiming to hopefully obtain a link between our website, between the Rock UK website and the AALA website, Adventure Activities Licensing Authority website also. So to summarise on my part, we'll be aiming to provide a range of activities on two types of residentials all year round at a competitive price. Jack.
Alright guys, first thing first before I speak, I just want to make it clear, as a business, you know, it's good to have ethics, like we want people to be more healthy, we want them to gain skills, but we've got to make money, we've got to break even, we've got to make profit. What we're going to expand on now is this residential thing, because we want people to be staying there all day, so we're getting all of our facility used. Now I'm not saying if someone wants to come in for a climbing session, or to go for a walk on our premises, of course, but we want this repeat business. So first example, people staying for 5 days and 4 nights from a Monday to a Friday, it's £150 per person. At 80% occupancy, because being realistic, we're not always going to have a full house for about 34 weeks. The potential income from that is £204,000. Second example now is going to only be for 4 days and 3 nights, from a Friday to a Monday, so sort of a long weekend kind of thing. It's going to be £120 per person. For 40 people, times 120 is £4,800. The potential income from that is £163,000 and £2,000. And then a third example, which will be like on a school holiday, whether it's in the 6 weeks or Easter, where schools usually do things like this. We'll have the two examples I just said, example 1 and example 2, going on the basis of about 3 weeks. So we'll get about 3 different groups in, and that has got the potential to bring in £75,600. Now if we add all those together, we'll come to £442,800. So that's a lot of money, and we've only been given £10,000 as our budget. So we've made a lot of profit today. Before costs anyway. First things first now then, I just want to tell you a little bit about RCT in Merthyr. It's where I live, I come from Aberdeen. I just want to tell you that if you don't live there, you'll know already, but it's quite a deprived area, and it has a reputation for being so. But we're looking to change that with where we live. why we're going to be going for people who are doing, you know, the Welsh back and the Duke of Edinburgh. Well, I got some statistics for you here. 125,000 people took the Welsh Baccalaureate last year. Also, 70,000 people took the Duke of Edinburgh within RCT. 120,000 people listen to Real Radio every day. Real Radio, the radio that is local to us, went nationwide last year. So we're looking to take advantage of Real Radio, and I asked Real Radio, how much is it to advert? And they said to me, well, it's £1,200 for 35 adverts. It's about £34.50 one advert. So why are we going to radio? Well, because for one thing, it gets our name out there, which is always a good thing to get people sharing what we're about, what we've got to offer. And also we're looking to go for websites, the internet. So big in this modern day culture. Obviously Rock UK have got their own website, which is great, it helps us a lot, but we're looking really, I'd say the best website is either Facebook or YouTube. YouTube, because a picture says 1,000 words. You can see people using the things, enjoying all of your facilities, and under there then in the description link you can use a link to Rock UK. Do you want to book a weekend or not? Also then, as my glamorous assistant Gavi is wearing today, we're going to have like a challenge scheme. If you go there for a week or a long weekend, can you use every facility possible that we've got? And if you do, you get a free t-shirt. And with these t-shirts then, we also get repeat business from people seeing our brand, seeing our phone number on seeing the phone number, seeing what we've got to offer, and the website. So we're getting advertising for free, really, if anything, of people wearing it shopping or wearing when they go wherever they want to. Like I said, a target market, students. Right, sure thing. Now we're looking now, right, what people do in schools, colleges, what have you. One of the things I went when I was in school was Glamskin, and another was Llangranog, which is basically a lot like Rock UK. But what they have perfected is to have a partnership with schools. So schools go back to them every year with the year 7, every year in the same block of time. So what we're looking to do is strike a similar partnership with schools to gain their trust, for them to know that we are a good facility to use. And talking about now, competition. The problem with this market probably is that there's a lot of businesses that are established and very strong and are making a lot of money every year. These include Acorn Adventure, not as good as us, but did a bit of research and I found out that our prices that I've shown for those long weekends and those 5-day stays, they beat theirs 24%. And also, because I'm a Welsh speaker and very proud of it. And I just wanted to add that the Earth, which is an organisation very much like the Duke of Edinburgh, very much like 360 or 560, I'm not sure, 560, and also very much like the Welsh Baccalaureate, it funds these kinds of activities, so they'll be paying for that as well. If you can tap into Welsh speaking, having a Welsh centre, because RCT and Merthyr is where the most growing of Welsh speaking people is in the world. And I mean, there's a place in Argentina that speaks Welsh, but they still don't get as many. They still don't get as many as us. But no, I just now summarize. But I just want to you know, I know that we've given you a lot of information here, and you know, it's hard to take it all in. But to summarize, I just want to say that you know, this is a great business opportunity, especially at this economic climate, where people, you know, a lot of people are unemployed, and a lot of people, you know, we've got schemes now to help young people become more attractive to employers. And you know, I just wanted to say that, remember that Rock UK, it isn't just a rock climbing centre, there's so much more, and you can do so much more with it. You know, you could help someone's life, really, you know, whether it comes to learning a new language, which could be Welsh for the Earth, or just in general, living a healthy lifestyle. So, thank you. Is there any questions?
Right, well, Jack, I think you've got a bright future ahead. Not as a marketeer, more of a salesperson. Actively as such a passionate Welshman to go on to the young apprentice and show what you've got. I'll tell you that much. We all think, and if that fails, you can always get on stage and be a comedian because you've got quite a few left. Very good presentation and really interesting. You talked about money, which is my fault. I love the fact you said, forget the healthy eating, forget this, it's about the money, and that's what business is about. But this is about marketing, and you put a plan together in relation to sales revenue, but you didn't put anything together in relation to marketing revenue. So have you got a breakdown of what you'd actually spend your marketing on?
Well, the only thing really that we've spent our marketing on is our radio advertising,
Right.
as I said, which is £34, and I think it's 50 pence for one, which is only one. But obviously we want to be doing it in blocks, so we get a
So you put
repetition.
10 grand in radio advertising?
No.
No,
T-shirts
that's
as well.
only
Okay, so you're
£1,020.
talking radio advertising and t-shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, obviously the websites are for free, so we haven't really got to spend our money on anything else.
Okay.
Can I just add, you need to spend money on a video. Because,
But,
can I first of all congratulate you, because you're the only one so far that have actually mentioned YouTube. YouTube is the largest search engine, second largest search engine after Google. And to have a video would help search engine optimization of any website. So well done for that, but we need to budget for it.
We haven't really researched into that yet, but there's something we can do in the future if needs be.
With what we've done though, there is plenty of money left over, so we could put that into...
Yeah. What attracted me to YouTube really is that I use YouTube all the time. You can upload a video for free, but obviously like with cameras and stuff, we'll have to research into that.
And obviously your fee for presenting, don't forget to
Voiceover and everything.
John, you were going to add.
Yeah, I just said you made a really good, strong start with the SWOT analysis as well. And you highlighted some key threats to businesses at the moment. One of which particularly is the state of the economic climate. It's just on the figures there towards the end, talking about potentially getting £450,000 of income.
Forecasts.
Yeah.
Forecast.
Have you thought about that in year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4? Is that what you think you
We haven't broke that down yet. We haven't broken that down that far yet.
Yeah. Maybe that's something to think about as you could take from this.
I'll take one more question or observation from the judges. No?
Yeah, again on income, again you said that the prices you put were very low. Have you got any idea about running costs and how that would go against break even, or anything that looked into
No, we haven't broke that. We haven't worked out that yet. We haven't touched that yet. We've just worked out forecasts.
Obviously, if we're going to use the residential area, we're going to need people to clean and we're going to need people to cater. But no, we haven't really researched into that.
Okay. Excellent. Before these guys and girls leave the stage, I think that's an excellent advert, not just for Big Pitch, but for the area and the region, and also for young people. So well done to the four of you. Moving on into the home straight with the teams. And sense that the other team from Ushtromonic are all twitching, waiting to get up here on stage. So I won't delay them any longer. Can you put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for 4 Star Enterprise?